Yeah, we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nobody's Happy podcast, the official podcast of your mom's armpit hair. Yeah, this is coming out on Friday because we had scheduling. So everybody has shit to do, you know. I'm still a little peeved, Josh. I'm a little peeved about
what?
About having that I can't go home after this. That I have to help you move all this podcasting equipment to Austin from San Antonio. Mind you, we still live in San Antonio, but where Cabazas decided to expand his empire into Austin because apparently stretching yourself too thin only happens if you stay in the same city. So if you take on projects in other cities, technically you still only have one project.
I mean, you don't have to help. I mean, I won't be your friend anymore, and you can't do your podcast here anymore. But you don't have to help.
No, this is these are the kinds of things that you have to help, so that when it all comes crashing down, you can in good faith say, "What did I tell you?" As I was helping you make this mistake, what did I tell you?
Ooh, George has that in his back pocket just waiting.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm helping you. I'm helping you out so that you know that against all reason, I will help you.
I'm going off of faith, which is not how you're supposed to run a business. And I found some signs, meaning like when I moved in, the guy said, hey, here's some foam that you can put on your walls. And I'm like, it's a sign that I did the right thing.
Some foam? You mean that shit that goes on the walls to keep the fucking
that shit
sound in?
Yeah.
See, this is why I never believed your conspiracy theories, because conspiracy theories tend to be very logical. They go like, oh, this is why this can't be, because X reason is, so therefore. But you always had this you would have that side, but you always had this magic. I believe in magic horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
The numerology and, that bartender gave me my drink really quick. That means she wants to suck my dick. It's a sign. It's just fucking what? It's finding signs where there are no signs. It's what would make me not believe you in all those conspiracy theories that eventually became true.
It's called grasping for straws. And whatever I can get that makes me feel like my reality is right and I'm justified, then I'm gonna go for those straws, you know?
Anyway, I'm helping this delusional animal further stretch himself out after this. But what's been happening since then? I got engaged. I got engaged to thank you. I appreciate that. I got on one knee. I took out the ring and I was like, baby, what that mouth do? And pleasantly surprised by the response. It was great, man. I did it not this month, the late February. Late February, I proposed to her, and now, now I'm out so many X amount of dollars. Now I'm out a moderately priced amount of money, just so we can keep this tradition alive. What else? I found out fucking diamonds. I found out that diamonds shouldn't cost as much as they do, but it's basically like the oil industry. Like they keep a certain amount hoarded so that it drives the price up. Because if they ever let out the amount that's actually available, the fucking price of diamonds would go down.
Yeah, they're not rare. It became a tradition sometime in the, I think, early 1900s.
Yeah, I heard that it was because of, that's when they started getting together all the, you know how even OPEC, all the fucking the oil cartel. That's when the diamond people started making a cartel, going like, man, the price is fucking plummeting, And that's when they got together and were like, let's fucking hold on to some shit so that the price goes back up. And it was during this is what I found out in this channel called Weird History. There was a time, I think in like the 20s, when the economy was really down, where the diamond companies started this aggressive ad campaign of basically telling people, this is where you want to invest your money because, what is it? Diamonds are forever. Boom. And that's when they started basically saying, hey, don't be a fucking cheapskate. Also, if all goes to shit, you can always pawn this motherfucker and get yourself out of some trouble. And that's when they started doing those campaigns about diamonds are forever. And eventually, there I was at the fucking mall trying to look for a decent diamond that doesn't destroy me, but also shows that, hey, this cost me a lot and it hurt me. So, of course, it has value. And that's what I did. I went actually with my sister, and I was like, well, what do I look for first? And she was like, I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you've been married. And she's like, yeah, but, Damien just got me a ring from Walmart. It immediately made me feel at ease. I was like, oh, okay, so I'm good with what I'm about to spend. I went to go get it. And then I got it. I guess I thought you just grabbed it there and then some old guy in the back just fucking welded it to you the size with a fucking blowtorch, and then they gave it to you, and somehow it's smooth. And obviously it takes a bunch of days. So I wasn't able to give it to her on her birthday, but I gave it to her the day after at my parents' house, like a G. In the same room where I used to beat off and watch porn and have fucking drug-addled episodes. It was fucking nice.
It says here, diamonds are not particularly rare. In fact, compared to other gemstones, they're the most common precious stone found. So...
it's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
See, this is what life is. Life is, being a grown-up is finding out that Santa Claus isn't real every 6 months. Like, you think that when you find out Santa Claus isn't real, you think that's the last time I'm ever going to be wounded by something like this. And not only is that not true, it's only the beginning. Like, the betrayals are going to be a lot harsher. The heartbreak, the mind fuck of finding out that things that you thought were actually aren't, it's just going to get worse. And that's what being an adult is realizing that every couple of months you're going to find out another Santa Claus isn't real, and being able to deal with it and understand that it's a part of life and it's a part of growing up as a human being, finding out, but without getting jaded. And thinking, you know what, it's all bullshit, because then that drives you into a whole fucking tunnel where you're just going to be questioning everything. And next thing you know, you're fucking, living in a house by yourself with boxes everywhere. Thinking the government's out to get you and listening in on you. Even though they are, that's not the point. Your mind's broken because you've been broken by all the things that aren't real. Just like the Fed isn't federal. What else? Some rappers have ghostwriters. When I found out Dr. Dre didn't write his own lyrics, I died a little bit inside. But I sucked it up and I got right back to listening to Dr. Dre without judging him. And I think that's part of growing up. It's realizing that these things are going to happen every few months. You're going to find out some shit. Somebody got one over on you. The government got one over on you. You got one over on yourself. You didn't think things out right.
I feel like women help us still believe in Santa in a sense. You know what I mean?
I know. They're so fucking stupid.
No, it's believing in fairy tales, And so it's like, why would your mind go there? Don't go there. Come back over here with me.
You know what it is? Children and women are the conduit to that childlike wonder and belief in things are going to be all right and things are sometimes magical. I think for the most part, I at least from my side, I think because my girl works with children all the time, I think they feed her this pure energy of wonder and excitement.
Wait, is your girl energy vampire sucking off the energy of children?
No, the kids are more like they got their energy diseases, and they give them to you.
Oh, they give you hope.
Yes, they have a COVID childlike wonder, and if they sneeze around you, you're like, oh, that's so cute. They already got you into that fucking that little magical thing that died a long time ago when you got in that car accident and you killed your best friend. And then all fucking joy got sucked out of your life. But yeah, fucking diamonds are expensive because life is a tragic comedy, and I can't wait. But it's a pendulum swing. Like I can't wait till things get set right, and then some other shit gets set wrong. It's always gonna happen like that. There's gonna be one day where diamonds are gonna be so fucking cheap, you're gonna be able to buy them at like a fucking Exxon, Mobil, fucking gas station, and be like, let me get that 2-carat ring, some Swishes Sweets, and a box of rubbers, because that's how fucking cheap they're gonna be.
It's gonna be cheaper than the gas.
It's gonna be cheaper than the fucking gas. You want to get married? You're gonna have to buy your girl a fucking gallon of diesel to let her know just how much she means to you. But yeah, that's it. That's said and done. I did that on her birthday, and my girls and I are like a few weeks apart birthdays. So my birthday just came up, and we had a fucking crazy fucking party, man. It was crazy. Oh shit! I wish I could. If I text you a photo, will you be able to put it up here somehow?
Don't text us. Send it via Facebook or Instagram.
Via Facebook
or Instagram.
Let me see. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever, dude.
This? Is that the photo you're looking at? You're trying to look at?
No, it was the one I was by myself, but yeah, I guess you can put my business out there that I
Nobody's seen
don't
it
want
yet.
you to. Stupid.
Who's that? Your cousin?
Yeah, those are all my folks. Yeah. Oh, well, you could see them right there, no?
Yeah. No, I pull this up.
Hello. Hold on. Go ahead.
Which one? This one?
No, the one that I just sent you on Messenger. One of the people around Josh's place, one of the houses around here has a Wi-Fi called Thanks Obama.
and Slave One also.
Jesus Christ.
But I found out, I thought it was a racist thing. I was like, I got racist neighbors. And then I found out, no, that was from Star Wars. Boba Fett, his ship, that's what it was called apparently. And this is Raul at his...
yeah, can they see it now?
They can see it.
Hell yeah.
Irish Mexican dude.
Yeah, I was born on St. Patrick's Day, by the way. That's why my sister decided to do this. Because I don't really like party. I've been thrown like 2 or 3 parties in my life, birthday parties. They were all very uncomfortable.
For everybody or you?
For me, I fucking hated it. But I think it's because I still had some of that shyness, right? That you get from a kid. Like when somebody's introverted, as a kid, as an adult, you're introverted. But as a kid, you're shy. But I still had some of that shyness right? I wasn't just an introvert. I was like, I was shy. But now I'm like more, how do you say, not mature. Mature is not the right word to describe me.
Gay.
Yeah. I guess I'm getting comfortable with being a normal human being. It used to weird me out just because I was too stupid to realize I was just shy. That's it. But in my head I was like, oh my god, I'm a fucking weirdo. I shouldn't be feeling. No, it's like many people feel like that.
Is it shy or is it just like, I don't like you people? I don't want to be around everybody all the time.
No, that is. But when you're a kid, what I'm getting at is when you're a kid, you're not just that. You're also shy because you're. I guess in a way, shyness is just like being afraid, right? Because why would you be? What is shyness? It's like you want to hide from people. I'm guessing shyness is just like a mild form of fear. Fear from what? I don't know, but
Rejection.
maybe. But then again, I am the one fucking going somewhere else so that I'm not around people. What does that say?
Some of the possible causes of shyness, often working in combination, may include genetics. So automatically, this article is already blaming your parents. It's not your fault you're shy. It's in your blood.
Yeah. No, I mean, but that's what I'm getting at. It's like shy kids just grow up to be, for the most part, reserved adults. Which reserved adults, they're not as, they don't show that. Like shyness is when you like kind of purposely shrink down and hide, and reserved is like you're confident about who you are. You're just not gonna engage with people, not out of any kind of malice. You just like I'm introverted. I don't presume to that I don't assume that people want to talk to me, and I don't want to talk to people right now. It's it's adult shyness. That's what it is. It's just a mature way of saying get the fuck away from me.
I think a lot of kids also see their peers who are not shy try to come out and then just get destroyed by other kids and like, oh, fuck, I don't want that to happen to me. So I need to like shut my mouth and just get through this.
Yeah, I mean there is the old prison way of thinking in school, which is just do your time.
Depending on where you went to school.
Depending on where you went to school, yeah. I mean, I went to a school where there was a lot of fucking. Are there still any gangs left?
Oh yeah, there's a
I
ton
never
of gangs.
hear about gangs anymore. I guess it's something that you only hear if you have teenage kids, or if you're a teenage kid yourself growing up in a shit neighborhood. Because I have not heard, I haven't seen them on the news. Used to hear about them on the news all the time. The gang members this, gang members that. Now it's usually somebody getting stabbed over a lady. At least here in San Antonio, I see like every month there's an article about man stabs ex-girlfriend's boyfriend or something like that. Something I got to read twice to find out who stabbed who. And it's always some dude stabbing some ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. But I guess that's how people get down. Why would you stab somebody over a woman? I don't understand that. It's like she already doesn't like you, right? Because she left you. So why the fuck are you gonna go and stab a fucking dude and get sent to prison where now you can't even be around other women?
I think it's the satisfaction of being like, well, you stabbed her with your penis, so now I have to get up inside of you,
all up in your
blade.
guts.
Yeah, with my blade. So you know, don't be doing that.
It's a way of fucking him. Like, how do you like it when I fuck something of yours?
Exactly. Even though he doesn't own her, and they were probably broken up, or maybe
That's probably why they broke up, because he thought he owned her.
Yeah.
And he still thinks.
But if she was truly in love, that means that he would own her. You know what I mean?
He would own her heart.
and soul and body, and you do what I say, or else you don't love me, and I'm gonna stab that guy.
Yeah, which ended the relationship, I think, the first time. And they got back together. And
Kids know, and there's still gangs. There's still gangs, but I think a lot of teachers don't know how to identify who's in a gang. You know what I mean?
or they don't do the whole by colors anymore.
No, they're a little sneakier. Instead of like, and the biggest thing that changed was before, if you were gonna do some gang shit, like like they're gonna jump you in or they're gonna whoop somebody's ass, they don't want any witnesses. Now, everybody films that shit and it lives on forever on the internet. So you get to see your ass whooping again and again and again. And so maybe people get busted quicker because they're snitching on their fucking selves. But I give you an example, like I worked at this tutoring for 8th and 9th graders at a school off of MLK here in San Antonio, and kid kept putting CK on all of his work. He'd never do his work. He would just put his name and then CK, right? And the teacher had no idea. I was like, why are you letting him put Crip Killer on all of his homework?
I was
like,
gonna say Cumbia Kings. You really like Cumbia Kings?
Yeah. And he's just like, they're like, Crip Killer, what is that? And I'm like, oh shit, he says he's a blood. And he's writing Crip Killer on all of his
And
shit.
do you know how old this kid was?
He must have been 12, 13.
That young in middle school?
Yeah, there's middle school.
I mean, yeah, there was more gangs in middle school.
That's when the gangs
high school
started. That's when the gang. I remember.
I guess because you're at that age where you're basically a little caveman.
Mm-hmm.
Your ability to reason is like from people hundreds or even thousands of years ago, and but you still have fucking all this technology. You're dealing with modern society, right? And it's technology, but you have the brain power of basically somebody growing up like 2000 BC.
Yes.
And you put those together, and then that does it. It's like it's like the Puerto Ricans, they got that Latino blood and that black blood, and that's what does it.
I thought you were doing an Arnold voice.
I wish I could have Arnold saying that. We need to find a way to get that and cut it into the fucking episode, because I can't be repeating those words all the time.
That's also the age that your older cousin or your older brother is gonna recruit you as well. You know what I mean? Like your
to gangs.
Yeah, and a lot of the this is from movies, but it seems like those are the shooters, the 13, 14, 15-year-old kid, because they'll get out of jail.
Oh, right,
at 18.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't go for life. And
I think they need to put a law that says if it's gang affiliation, you and your mama got to go to jail.
Oh shit!
In fact, no, just your mama.
That would be Kamala Harris would do that.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Hey, don't bring in these far right talking points.
It's not a far right talking point. She put people in prison because their kids wouldn't go to school. And there's one specific parent was just like, listen, I got a bunch of kids. This one just won't listen to me. I got to work, all right? And they're like, well, tough shit. Go to jail. And she got her kids taken away from her.
Well, I mean, that's what I heard that happened. But, I mean, I didn't fucking see it, to be honest with you. Anyway, the point of this is I keep forgetting that I live on the fringes of society. And sometimes people get... a little weirded out, like when I say a joke where I talk about drug use, and I say something like cocaine, and like either really older folks or really younger folks will kind of get like, what? And I'm thinking in my head, what are you talking about? Everybody does cocaine. And then I realize, oh, no, they don't. Not everybody does. In fact, there's only a select few, the proud, that actually talk about it. And it's still a little taboo. I thought we'd be over by that. I guess I misjudged it. Anyway, I said that to say this. I got fucking hammered on my birthday. Fucking hammered. I mean, you saw the fucking picture of me in that leprechaun outfit that my sister got and just wanted me to wear. So she wanted me to wear that when I got there, and I was like, no, you're gonna have to wait till I get fucking nice and sauced up. You saw the sun was going down, right? We started drinking in the afternoon. The sun was already going down. I was already a few, and she got me some Shiner Bock, cause I was drinking Bud Light, but she got me some Shiner Bock, and I was like, this will fucking do the trick right now. And I drank a couple of those, and I was like, where's that fucking leprechaun outfit? Bring it over here. And I just started taking a bunch of pictures with my cousins and friends. Alonzo went, fucking Alonzo. We had a great time. I drank all night, and then went to sleep. And I don't know if this is like a Mexican thing. No, it can't just be a Mexican. It's got to be Mexican and laborer, blue collar laborer types. I don't know. That's what my extended family is, and we have this thing that I've noticed we'll do. Like if somebody throws a party for like a birthday or some kind of celebration, there's the initial party, right? Like my party on Saturday. You drink all day, and then half of the people sleep there. So the house has like a lot of people sleep in the host house. So there's be like 10 people, extra than usually stay at a house because, that's where the whole gathering is. So everybody drinks till they can't drink no more. Pass out, wake up around 11 or afternoon. And then somebody's already making some kind of menudo. And then you eat some breakfast, and then about an hour and a half later, right? You shit your guts out. And then you drink a little bit of water, and then you get the infamous michelada, the mixture beer drink with the clamato, with the spices and all that shit. You drink one, and you actually start feeling not hungover, and then you have maybe a second one, still not hungover. In fact, I'm feeling pretty good, and then that's when you start the second. It's called a Mexican after party. That's what I'm calling it. It's basically the party. The party didn't stop; it just took a break, and the next day you're back to drinking some powerful concoction, like something like that michelada one right there. You make it yourself, or you can buy the mixture. My sister got back to my parents' house, and an hour and a half after being awake, she was like, "You want to go get some clamato and make some fucking crazy shit?" And yeah, so basically Sunday, everybody started drinking again. Almost, it was almost like like the party doesn't really end. It just sort of takes a break so people can eat and sleep, and then it starts all over again. And that's when you cook a different kind of meat. It is usually fish or a cabrito. That's in my extended family. Cabaza comes from slave owning Spaniards. So
not at all.
His family Mexicanness is completely different, if you know what I mean.
Fuck you.
You guys don't do that? You guys don't do the double header?
Yeah, but it's usually weddings. So
where they do that?
Yeah, and then not in my immediate family, not like my parents, but my cousins and stuff. When I go over there, like we had it was delicious. I've never had it before. It was menudo and pozole, but mixed. I never had it mixed like that before. It was delicious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With both the
with the pulled pork and
and the chicken.
It was just pulled pork and then the stomach lining and stuff.
It was pulled pork.
Yeah, it was all pork, but it was delicious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt, one of my aunts makes the pozole with chicken, with pulled chicken. And so that's why I was thinking, I'd be like, oh, so then the belly stuff with the chicken. I mean, it would still taste good even if it was pulled pork.
Yeah, we stayed at the wedding. I mean, we stayed at the wedding till like 1, and then we ended up taking off. And my parents left fucking early, but you know.
It's hot. Anyway, that's how I celebrate it. And then the following Monday, I could not stop shitting. My body was depleted, like completely depleted. That Sunday when we started drinking again, we cooked some fried fish. And then I basically just kept drinking till everybody was gone. Most of my family was coming from Laredo, or half of them at least. Were coming from Laredo, and some of them were like just starting to leave. And I was, and it was one of those weird things where I just suddenly stopped drinking because I was like, oh my God, I don't feel hammered, but I feel like my body is super fucking tired. I mean, obviously I was drunk. I was really drunk, but I wasn't like where I blacked out or anything. I was just like, yeah, I think my body's had enough. I think I gotta go home. And
What was it? Was it the sweats or was it the shits that made you decide, oh, my body's had enough?
no shits at all. Well, I was drunk again, so there was none of that shitting. It was just feeling tired, like I had COVID.
Your kidneys are shutting down.
No, well, I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. I just felt like I couldn't stay up drinking too much longer. I was like, this is it. I gotta go home. Went home, smoked a little weed, and fucking drank some water, and I'm blacked out. No, I went to bed and woke up the next day, getting ready to sober up for the next few days, and yeah, I get ready to do this shit.
No birthday sex?
Yeah, but my birthday was actually on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
We had my party on Saturday. Also, we've already gotten engaged. We've started talking about about having kids. And lining up the days, apparently, I did not know anything about the female anatomy. I thought a girl could get pregnant if you kissed her. But apparently, not only do you gotta stick your wee-wee in there, it's gotta be when the moon is out, or one of those fucking days. It's when you're at our age, in your late 30s, you gotta like time them.
They go by temperature, like
like precise.
Yeah, and those also, depending on what she wants, as far as like, oh, I want a Sagittarius, or I want a Virgo. Like, they also plan it that way. So it's just like 9 months before that, this is the month I got to get pregnant, because I ain't going to get no fucking Gemini and have them, bipolar ass in here.
Unscientific way of explaining the cycle.
Well, I'm just saying some ladies think that way. You know what I mean? Like, my wife wanted a dragon baby. Like, that's what, and that means just basically they're born in 2012. So, and we... Yeah.
Oh, you mean like timing it as far as like in the bigger picture, like choosing the month as opposed to just picking any
correct,
any ovulation period.
Yes.
Well, I guess we didn't think. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Then the kid would be born in December.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I just don't like the whole like it's not gonna be sexy, but we gotta do it at a certain time. It's like, well, you don't have to say that.
Oh no, it's even better because it takes all the pressure off you to perform and be good, and the whole point is just to nut as much as possible.
Dump inside her, yeah.
Yeah, so you know how you like, oh, I gotta jack off earlier, that way it lasts a little bit longer type of bullshit. You don't have to do that. You can save it up all day. save it up, and then you're like, yo, this is gonna be just. I would tell my girl, like, make it a game. Be like, how fast can you make me come? Gonna be under a minute? Let's see if it can be under a minute. And then,
Oh my God, I just had a visual of you holding yourself up, going like, "You like that? Fucking going for the record."
why? Oh, when you did that, I thought you meant on all four. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Going for the record.
Yeah, it's just, and the whole
Yuck.
time be like, all I want you to repeat is, come in me. It's like, all right.
Well, I'm saying there's no need to make it extra uncomfortable. It's like, how about just showing up and grabbing my balls? Like, I'll get it. You don't have to say like, this isn't gonna be I am not your king. You're not gonna enjoy this. It's like, fuck, man. You know,
That's what they do to you
just
when they want a baby.
grab my dick. You know, put your mouth on it. Nothing's ever gonna be unsexy if it starts off with, let me put your dick in my mouth.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? There's no need to be like, look, it's not gonna be sexy. We gotta do it right now. You don't have to say that. Just.
Or you can take
And I'll
control
get it.
and be like, hey, you want a baby? I'll put a baby in you right now.
But you gotta sit on this deal.
Yeah. And then when they start like, be like, no, don't be taking off all your clothes. You only take off your pants and your underwear. That's it.
And I ain't even taking my jewelry off.
No. And then
Timex watch is staying on.
And then you just look at them like this the whole time. And with a doll face. And then when you're not, you're like, oh, there's your baby. Yeah.
You say it as you're dumping.
Yeah. And then when she's done, be like, all right, now go stand upside down. And when you're done, make me a sandwich.
Just you don't have to make it sexy, but don't make it unsexy on purpose. You know? Do the right thing. Put my balls in your mouth.
Or you can make it where the whole time you're like, no, stop. And then she like just forces it on you.
Well, I mean, that's happened before when you're kind of drunk.
Don't do that. Get the fuck over here.
I'm tired. Oh no. Unhand me. Oh.
It's actually the best no pressure sex. It's the best no pressure sex. There's no pressure. She's not trying to come at all.
Oh, for dumping?
Yeah, it's just
for a baby?
Yeah, it's just how fast and how much can you dump?
No, yeah.
So
it's ovulation time.
Enjoy it.
Let me see Yeah, but don't just. What I don't like is the whole like, hey, it's not supposed to feel sex. It's like, why do you have to say that?
The fact that it's not supposed to feel sexy is so much. It's so freeing. Like there's no like. Do you want to be romanced into it? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have.
No, that's what I'm saying. We don't have to romance into it, but we also don't have to like. Have a fucking 5-minute conversation of why it's not supposed to be sexy. It's like, shut your mouth and fucking let me see that cooter.
It's not going to be sexy if you say, let me see that cooter. For sure. And the whole time you're having sex, you're just like, boy or girl, boy or girl, boy or girl. And then whatever you come on, you're like, ooh, it's a boy.
Loves me not. Loves me not. Loves me not.
There you go. Make it a game for yourself.
And
you know what I mean?
Where babies come from.
Go up to her and be like, hey, babe, I'm ovulating, and just grab your ball sack. Look how much balls I have right now.
Hey, babe, I'm full. I am boiling over from the brim.
I'm a bubbling brook. Come get it.
Take the foam off. Like a beer.
Get the schmegma.
Ew.
So it's called schmegma. And that's actually, you shouldn't take that off. That's actually a lot of where the sperm is already. So, yeah.
What?
The schmegma, it's potent. The schmegma is potent. And that's
So if you like what, dry it out and then cut it up, powder up, you can freebase it.
no, I'm saying like don't remove that first and then stick your dick in. Stick your dick in with all of it.
What do you just have cum pooling all over your dick hole?
Dick hole, asshole, everything. It was it oozes out everywhere.
Anyway, what's wrong with what's wrong with saying I'm ovulating, take me from behind? I would love it if that's our meet. Let's meet halfway. All right. Let's go over that this is a job, but also here's something real nice and dirty. Anyway, what else do I got going on? I think how long have I been doing? At least 20, 30 minutes?
40.
All right, that's good. Damn, there's some guy trying to like hustle me for money on Facebook.
A old high school friend?
No, this this dude from Africa that has all these pictures of children at schools, I guess. And when he first started contacting me, he would say, "Thank you so much for reaching back. I love all your stuff, and the children that I teach love all your stuff too." And he would say all these like very and like generic, like, then they all want to be just like you.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was like, this motherfucker sounds like he's prepping to ask me for money. And sure enough, the next one was like, anything would help. And then I didn't answer back. And just today he started going, hello.
Yeah.
Requesting to talk to you. I don't know. He's probably some guy from Maryland, but according to this thing, some Nigerian prince wants to get a school for kids, but he needs my help.
I've been getting people from high school. Like hit me up like at 12
Oh,
o'clock
but these are real people.
These are apparently real people, and they're like, yo, man, my rent's $250 I need left. If you can just give me $40. I'm like, that still wouldn't help you. You need $250. You're gonna ask all like another 10 people for money? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God, I could never ask of an old high school friend, especially if I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Or not even really friends. I just knew them from high school.
That's even worse.
Yeah, and it's not even like at 2 PM or hey, what's up? It's like midnight. You know what I mean? 1 o'clock in the morning, and they want me to hurry up and Venmo and Cash App them. I'm like, or they're gonna throw you out right now from your apartment complex? What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, there's really is there's levels to stupidity, right? Like, I'm stupid enough, but I'm at a level, I'm a higher echelon of stupidity where I am aware that I have certain flaws that can make me look stupid sometimes or expose me for how stupid I am. But there are those people that go oblivious to how transparently stupid they are. Like somebody that would send you a message in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Well, I do, and I know what
Asking
they're
you for
doing.
things.
It's because they see like a picture or story that I'm at a show or something.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, he's up. I need drugs right now. Let me hit up this person. Whoever says, yeah. And I think it's not stupidity. I think it's a level of delusion. You know what I mean?
I think stupidity and delusion are so close related. I mean, you could hardly tell them apart.
Damn, I just found out that I'm stupid and I didn't. I thought I was delusional. Fuck.
Did that just throw a wrench into the 5-year plan?
Yeah.
Man, the whole plan was hinging on me not being stupid.
You know what it is? I grew up when most of my cousins are girls, so they like say little like witchcraft shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't do this or don't do that. Or like when I got sick, I got the flu like a week ago. I was told that somebody put the evil eye on me, and I believed it because I had 102-degree temperature, and my wife rubbed an egg on me and then cracked it and put it in water, and because it turned white, it's like, see, look at all the evil juju that you had.
Really?
Yeah. I remember my grandfather.
Your wife did that to you?
My wife did that. She put the sign of the cross on my. I was just like, this is not Catholicism.
No, my grandma used to do the whole brushing you with some herbs.
Yeah.
And then the egg and all that stuff. But while she was doing it, she would be saying "Holy Mary, Mother of Christ."
Yes.
So
Yeah.
she was the personification of a culture being mixed.
Yes. That's what
with religion, you know.
That's what a lot of the Valley Catholicism is. It's a mixture of Catholicism and paganism. It feels like, because a lot of the stuff that I learned growing up, I thought that was Catholicism. People are like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. That doesn't, like, well, what do you mean? Like, that's not a thing that you people do. And I'm like, no, it is.
And Jesus went on and cracked the huevo next to the guy and healed him. You know?
And they all have it different. Like, cause like when my grandfather did it to me, he put the egg under the bed and I had to sleep. And then they'd give you a painkiller from Mexico at like 12 years old, so it'd knock you out all fucking day. And yeah, it's just like, here you go, take this, and then I feel better. I wonder why, because you've been asleep for fucking 14 hours. But my wife was just like, you don't put it under the bed. I was like, are you sure? I think it's supposed to be placed right underneath me. She was like, no, you can just put it on the side over here, but you got to wait till it turns white to see if somebody put a hex on you. And I'm like, all right.
Wait, so that means the egg white starts like boiling, like if it was getting poached?
Not boiling, but the not the yolk part. The other part turns white, and that means
like it's getting poached.
Okay,
and getting cooked.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then that's the egg removing whatever brujeria they put on you. You know what I mean? Ironically, I did feel my fever started to break the next day. I don't know.
You know, I can totally see how they started that whole thing. It was like somebody got some warm water, and they was like, "You see how it's changing color?"
I didn't even think about that. It's like hot water, and they're like, "Look at that, it's cooking."
No, it's turning white. No, it's cooking. No, it's turning white. Yeah, it's cooking in that really hot water you just put it in.
Shit, they're like, man, they really put a curse on you.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's what happens when you listen to your family. Another Santa Claus you just found out that wasn't really Santa Claus.
But when you have a fever, it sounds like science.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're in desperate need, people can take advantage of you very easily. Well, I guess that's beauty. Josh, you got anything going on, man?
When are you putting this out?
I wanted today, but obviously we got to go fucking to Austin, so maybe tomorrow.
You can upload it right on this one. We can upload it on here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, well, in that case, this Sunday, go check me out at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. I'll be headlining and featuring is Chris Breckel and Dallas Van with a special guest Mario Salazar.
Yikes. Cool. Is that it? I mean, I guess I just got shows at the Blind Tiger this Saturday and the Saturday after that. Yeah, and hopefully we got some other stuff going on. April the 13th. That's oh fuck. I'm supposed to do Tellis' show on the 13th, but I got Revolver on the 13th. Oh well. Anyway, we'll get. I'll get back to normal with doing this fucking shit, or maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I got to get back to. It's something about when I'm starting to do stand up again. Things are opening up, and something about stand up. The high that I get from that is just so much more powerful than the podcast. It's like I'm doing stand up. It's like I'm doing heroin, and the thought of doing the podcast is like somebody offering me a hard seltzer. It's just like, do you understand what I've been doing? I've been fucking mainlining some hardcore shit. I can't just go have a fucking seltzer, but maybe I should make some time for the seltzer, right? And I'm gonna try to. And unfortunately, this I'm not gonna be able to turn this podcast into something entertaining that you gotta show people. So maybe like around episode 75 or 100, when I start figuring out, number one, a fucking schedule. because my shit jumps all over the place, and I can't figure out how to do it, or which formula to stick to or schedule to stick to. But anyway, like I said, it's just the fucking. I'm when I first started doing stand up, I couldn't, first year I couldn't do 15 minutes to save my life, but eventually that became something that I could do fairly well, fairly easily. So I'm imagining that maybe this is what it's gonna be with this fucking thing. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you that tune in for this, I'll catch you next time. Y'all take it easy. Bye.